Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for here we bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. On my military spirit, when they call Paul Merson, will be Arsenal legends. Don't come outside, they talk some things about Arsenal. So Babaka they talk say Arsenal they miles apart from Man City. Like the way our squad be, the way their squad be, the quality, like the things they don't achieve. You know, every season now we talk say okay, we'll go win the league, we'll put Man City, we'll put Liverpool. Like Man City, we are miles apart from them. So Babaka they talk say as Arsenal dey now, if Arsenal see top 4 for this season, it's going to be a massive achievement for Mikel Arteta, judging by where we are coming from and where we are going to get. We end 5th last season. Now this season, our major goal, the major objective we will fight for. Everybody know this one from the beginning of the season, and we know so we won't progress from what we do last season, which was ending on 5th. Now we are going for the 4th position. We want to break into the top 4 and get into the Champions League, and I know it is achievable. But this season, even though this season is very, very tricky because we have 2 seasons in one season for this season, and the reason we say after the first 16 games we are heading to the World Cup. After the World Cup, we are playing the second part of the season, which is the remaining 22 games. So how forms of player will they affected by this World Cup? We don't really know. Let's just keep our heads up and continue striving hard. Then away from that, so Mikel Arteta can drop injury updates. So they can ask him whether Aaron Ramsdale, Odegaard, all these people they go play. So may talk how the team they go. So Baba Conto say as it day now, so they see they assess Odegaard because Odegaard collect knock for the Aston Villa game. So they still they assess Odegaard. At the same time, Aaron Ramsdale also they assess him because I don't know something going for leg. If you watch the Aston Villa game, we'll see when they complain when they hold in leg. To themselves they assess him, make them see whether he go play. So say you never they sure for those people. Then El Neni is out. Then Zinchenko no go even play at all because the guy never even trained for a very long time. So I don't think that they consider Zinchenko. Then Mo El Neni, that one did some months out because I would see at that talk. Then Partey on the weeks out, but we never know how many weeks. So all these people, especially Ramsdale, Odegaard, then their own late fitness tests, I see they monitor them whether they go fit play for Arsenal for the match they go play against Manchester United at the Theatre of Dreams in Old Trafford. So let's see how all these things go by at least Sunday morning. So obviously don't get a semblance of who and who will help us start for that crucial match because we don't go like to drop our 100% winning. But even if we go drop points, make it be say we draw, no one go there go lose. Then UEFA sef don come outside come dey release the list of clubs waiting for financial fair play wey dem dey monitor. You get an Arsenal name no dey there. They monitor the likes of Chelsea, Man City, even West Ham. I was surprised West Ham is there. I say sure still. So now it don show say Arsenal don pass that financial fair play test. We have nothing illegal. We are not signing illegal players. We are not overspending. We are spending how we earn. You get, we don't be like all those Man City, Chelsea where they infuse funds. But some people come there of the opinion say next year they go add Arsenal name. Probably the way they spend. Don't spend like £270 million in this past season and the previous one. You get. So anyhow it will be. But for now, for the now, our name no dey listed anywhere. So we are safe. Then away from that, so Steven Gerrard come outside from media setting where they call they ask and say, wetin come make you no come allow Douglas Luiz go join Arsenal on the deadline day? Can you clarify that for us? So Baba Conto say, since already they talk, I say, you know if you go sell a top player like Douglas Luiz on the final day of the season, it is a no-brainer. It makes no sense. So that is why he don't call Luiz after everything done solve. He call the guy face to face, yeah, then talk. So he can explain the club's position to him. Say the club don't want to sell you because of this. Even though some pundits they talk say this guy he talks an important player. Yes, you started him once in 5 games. How can you tell me he's important when he's already 100% fit? They come in as the Benjamin members. But back say they no go feel like sell him. So they go still try and make sure say the guy go sign new contract. Even though he not talk say you know they're interested in signing the bumper contract extension with Aston Villa. He has his eyes elsewhere, greener pastures now defined elsewhere. So Gerrard they talk say they don't discuss one-on-one, and he know say the guy go understand the club position. Then after a few weeks, after the transfer window, everything will die down because everybody knows say he was really keen in joining Arsenal. He accepted personal terms. Now Aston Villa can't deny him a move where they come to talk say make Arsenal pay £40 million for a player who get less than 1 year left on his contract. Come on man, why are you doing that? So that is why the guy no join us again. So It is left for Arsenal now whether I will go for the guy for January again. I will go for him at the end of the summer when he will become a free agent. Well, till then, we'll know. Bellerin himself don't leave Arsenal, so Baba come post one goodbye speech. So Baba can talk say it's not always been easy being an Arsenal player these past 11 years. It's an honor to carry the badge. So the guy talks saying play more than 250 games for Arsenal. Like he talks on kind of sweet things, saying enjoying time. We thank him for everything we do for us. You know, he's staying in the club for 11 years. It was he as I think as a kid. The guy played under Arsene Wenger, played a whole lot. He tried. That year, Bellerin, a lady master, they run up and down. You say if you watch, I gonna say that year, Bellerin, Walcott, Sami Nasri, Osong, Fabregas, new men there. They really play for us that time, but every good thing has an end. So don't take them in era, don't come to an end. So maybe they'll find that square root to go. They are using some kind of new boys now. Then the guy who got bust my brain yesterday, Mr. Bright from Russia, my senior man. Baba just call me, allow me say, almost CHUKS, send me your hazard, make I bless you for the good things they do. So Baba send me 40k, 40, almost as I see the alert, I shout at 40, senior man, thank you. I will say wherever you can see money to bless us, to continue this our journalistic career, this our journalistic journey going forward daily. May God replenish your pocket in Jesus' name and inshallah. You know it's easy for someone to bring out you money, send to somebody, say Baba take, they support the ministry, make they go for this our economy like this, where inflation don't scatter everywhere. Come on, senior man, man's no respect, get him out. For the media setting, so they can ask Arteta, say whether he get the squad depth to play Europa League and EPL at the same time. So Baba can explain, say at the moment we have the best players we can afford, we can ever dream of having in this Arsenal setup you get. So we will use the players we get to try to achieve what we want to achieve, despite the injuries, the niggling injuries that we have on some certain players, like Partey will be saying a recurring injury for the same place every time that they happen you get. So we will manage you to get. At the same time, because they mentioned, so we still have the academy. In case as bad as it's bad, so we won't go collect one or two, just go there. Then Matasaka, give us one or two shola for that place. So you feel say we will fit draft them into the first 11 and it will blend with the senior men. So that's how you go be. So well, we will manage you to get until the guys recover and pending when January will come. I know say for January, I think I don't would like to make the same mistake we will make already last season. So we're going to sign players. So moving forward. At the same time, they're going to ask Arteta whether indeed disappointed, say he no fit get some players on the deadline day. But back on they explain many things will happen. Say this transfer window no be deadline day start. So it started very early. We did all our businesses early. People were praising us that we knew what we wanted and we went for them. We did all our business the right time, got in the players we wanted. But 72 hours to the deadline day, Partey can go get your own injury. That Partey injury, they can no really push their hand here because I see they find winger, you know really push their hand. But when El Neni Congo gets injury like 48 hours to go or thereabouts, that was when they knew they had to act fast. You get, so from that 48 hours to now, they can't look like, okay, who won't go buy. They can't scout everybody, they can't see the best person who will fit the bill. That be Douglas Luiz. And I went for Douglas Luiz, but unfortunately, at the end of the day, it turned out not to be the right player for the club, and they did not sign him. So now what Baba just explained, say it didn't work. So as you know work, we will use people who will get the fire on. So that's how it will just be. When we check the first 11, the only missing plug we did there and just that Partey or El Neni. We are using a Sambi Lokonga, just that one person, and that one player was supposed to make everything scatter. We still have other people there. We will support them. That's what Arteta is saying. Other people are supposed to support him. We're supposed to show love to Sambi Lokonga. Let him feel love. See the way Saliba do mistake before. All of us support him. We lifted up his spirits. That is the same thing we are supposed to do with Sambi. We've done that with Odegaard. We've done that with many players. So we say if they do error, we'll praise them. If they're good or bad, we'll praise them. We have to show love. If now maybe anytime with Sambi Lokonga who ball, we shout ole or we'll clap for him. Do something to uplift the spirit. Let him know that fine, you are match rusty, you've not been playing, but the theater of dreams, that place is the hostile ground. The intensity for that place will be very high. It will be very electrifying. So there we have to show support to Albert Sambi Lokonga because he's like the baby of the team. This same Sambi Lokonga, don't forget that he's the captain of Anderlecht who went to buy him. The guy is a small boy leader. He know what he do, you get. But just show and love, and the guy will do well for us. At the same time, they ask Arteta, say, okay, why una no panic? You get, una no panic buy like other clubs they panic buy. They just buy anybody. But Baba say, we don't fit do like that now because we try to learn from the mistakes of the past. See, when you check now, we are trying to sell out some players in the club that are surplus to requirements. Those kind of people, people say maybe we just panic buy them before we don't need them. We don't want to go and buy anybody and make some kind of costly mistakes. We will lead the club astray, carry us go where we're not supposed to do. Get so we see they try to push out some players. So that is why we know they panic buy. If we don't say this player no go fit for us, it no make sense. Despite the public outcry, say sign this player, sign this players. I don't talk this thing before. Say now the public outcry is almost sign your Tillemans. Most sign Awa, Mr. I follow the talker. But them Arteta, Edu Gaspar and Richard Garlic go don't sit down, do meeting say this guy no go fit our philosophy. You get this guy if be saying another person go fit, so that is why we may not likely go for him. So all those things now the variables where are they try to consider now why they look the thing in a bigger picture holistically. So now just know say they get the best interest of Arsenal. If you don't watch that Arsenal documentary, All or Nothing documentary by Amazon, you go know say Arteta na be the #1 Arsenal fan. The guy love Arsenal. See the guy they para for dressing room, his voice go crack. You go know say this guy love Arsenal guy. Then at the same time, another thing we can bust my brain. I say Darren Bent and Andy Goldstein, where they work for CHUKS, they don't place bets on the match between Arsenal and United, or rather United versus Arsenal. So and the Goldstein own point of view, they say Arsenal never really meet tough teams. You get so we beat some kind of shit backer. We want for the top of the league. We want to feel say we don't arrive. Now see Baba they talk say Manchester United will let us know say we never arrive anywhere. Now Darren Bent's own arguments come and say, "I you go talk say that shit backer will play. We'll play some kind of tough teams now. Okay, you will be say you play Brighton knock you go. You play Brentford, then humble you go. Why you no beat them?" Because they talk say we will play small team, whereas those people nice knock you. So now at the end of the day, don't argue. Because say okay, the betting will be say if Manchester United beat Arsenal, Darren Bent will wear Manchester United jersey on Monday. That's the argument. But where I can't walk, you will be Arsenal fan. Then at the same time, if Arsenal come beat Manchester United and the Goldstein said, "But we are Arsenal jersey, come walk on Monday." They can humiliate them. Then if they can't draw and draw no bets now, they go to the scatter. So more they look how the match go end. Get for me, I did very, very optimistic. Say this match, we don't go lose. Last and draw. Yes, and draw. I don't check my first 11. Now who did get now? I don't check them. Nothing unless maybe the one unleash Casemiro, Anthony, and Ronaldo. They will start. That Anthony self, nothing. Like me, I want to see himself. This one will be Ajax. So now you are in EPL. You get. They will let you know. So when you start, we will get force for front now. We get Martinelli, Saka, Jesus. You get. So nothing is up. They don't unleash our own Fabio Vieira. I beg, I don't just know. If this guy gets injured, let us know. Because I thought they say no, they injured. Okay, why no one unleash him now? This guy now they control things for Portugal there now. Don't come here now. You don't unleash him. I don't just understand. At the same time, from media says so, I think I want to make one point clear. Because they talk say this Manchester United, where they go now? We are going there filled with confidence. Anybody we know say in the fear, you get. We don't want any person to get scared of their atmosphere because that place is going to be very, very hostile. You get. If you know say you fear your mind no carry and make it stay for house, you no fear anybody. We go there we collect results, so we don't do them before and we can do them again. You get. Don't go there knock them before now, so no be new thing. But that place, we go there with our mind 100%. We get 100% record for the league. So we go there play our own game. That what's in the talk. Dictates the play our own game. Last time we played that is now 3-2 now. We don't have to score penalty last. For that game, say we score now, we outplay, we do things. When it comes to holding ball, possession, we pass them now. Them now just counter they do direct. They don't get back. We will let them know that they get because them they feel say that our ambition we do for 2003 and 2002. So that time that them break up, we Rooney do while you referee give them when I penalty. I don't see controversy there for that match. But them they feel say if they can stop it that time, they will still stop it again. But let them know say that time and now don't be the same thing. We say we let you know. Our first two away matches don't give them back. So this one we'll still let you know when time reach. The Athletic self don't come outside only explain to us say Arsenal wanted a winger before the deadline day, but because of the injury to Partey and El Neni, they can't change their mind because they say okay, make them go for a defensive midfielder. And according to David Einstein, when he worked for the Athletic, but back when he let us know, say the winger they were going to go for was Pedro Neto. They wanted to put all money, everything on him and get him. But unfortunately, that injury can't change their hand. Though last, it no work. We say no work. So me, I don't want to cry over spilled milk. The other one don't pass. More just they look forward tomorrow match is coming and it's going to be a banger. So if you know what yesterday, you should check the top left corner of your screen. You will see the thumbnail. Click on so that you'll get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day. I came out.